This is absolute deja vu. I could have sworn we just did this a couple days ago. It's because we did. We've got another, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 inches of fresh snow on the ground, on top of the 35, 36 inches that we got over the weekend. So, if you can see here how high everything is compared to the car. Sorry, the stream keeps breaking up. There we go. That's better. So if you see here the snow to the right, which hasn't been shoveled, compared to the car, it's about the same height as where you'd open the door. So it's pretty high. It actually looks like the snow looks about where it was over the weekend, but you have to remember we had a few days for the snow to melt and get compacted. So fortunately, it doesn't actually literally look like 40 plus inches of snow on the ground, which is good. But it's still a hell of a lot. There's no doubt about that. The big concern I have right now is the icicles on our house. I really want to break as many of them off as possible and get the snow going from the roof, but it's been really hard just getting a ladder tall enough and stable enough to do that in these conditions. It just has not been easy. So I've been able to do some of the ones on our deck, but the ice dams are really, really thick. So we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Hope the video just didn't drop out yet there. I may have to start this over again because Ustream has this really bad habit of having the phone go asleep. So for those of you who are watching live, I hate to be a pain, but I'm going to switch over to quick right now. So just give me a minute. Well, I'll just, or not. Is this working, guys? I'm not getting any feedback from anyone on your end, unfortunately, so it's hard to tell how well this is going. But every time the iPhone starts going to sleep, Ustream keeps wanting to conk out. One of my biggest criticisms of Ustream. Anyways, I don't know how much longer I'm going to want to do this. This is getting old real fast. Besides, I got to start doing some shoveling at some point because this is pretty bad. So, fortunately, one of our neighbors is at it with his snowblower right now, which is nice of him. So. Someone's asking if I'm outside NPR headquarters. No, this is definitely not NPR headquarters. You probably haven't seen the stream yet. No, this is where I live in Silver Spring. So Greg Lynch just popped in saying that the video is working. Well, I'm glad it hasn't conked out. It's just getting frustrating because when the camera falls, or when the iPhone starts falling asleep, it wants to shut down. Don't know if you remember the video a couple days ago where I tried walking into the snow. I finally gave up. You can see with those spots in the snow are already pretty much filled. So, someone asked how is Kaylee enjoying the snow. She's enjoying it thoroughly fine from indoors. One of Kaylee's many quirks is she will not wear jackets, and it's not unusual for her to not want to wear shoes either. So, until she's willing to put on shoes and a jacket, she's not going out in this. So apart from one trip that I made to the grocery store, was it yesterday, I think, or maybe the day before, we haven't left the house since Friday. So we're going a little stir crazy. Kaylee has no shortage of videos, but like I said on Twitter earlier, I'm getting a little sick of hearing the same Disney World songs over again and again and again. So here's a view of some of the icicles again. Let me see if I can break off this one. Hang on a second. There we go. That's impressive. So, it's not necessarily a full meter long, but I don't know, that's got to be, what, 2.5 feet? So we can use this to see how thick some of the snow is, too, while we're at it. Alright, put this stake in the ground. Whoop, there it goes. That's hilarious. So, that 2.5 foot long icicle, that's all that's left of it right now. Pretty ridiculous. And that's not the longest one either. We still have this one you might have seen a few days ago when I was first streaming. It's a good 5 feet long, and it's not a position I can get to very easily, and I'm still somewhat hesitant to try to knock it down. Still fearing that I could have it land on me instead, and that wouldn't be very cool. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen gloves like this, these are good if you're doing outdoor stuff with an iPhone, because you can pop your fingers out and pop your thumb out as well. But, there, I'm going to try to keep it covered for now, because it's, I don't know, in the mid-20s right now, but feels colder than that because of the wind. So, alright, well that's it, guys. Whoop, there, I don't know if you can see the wind blast there. Yeah, the wind calms down for the most part, but then when it picks up, you really feel it and really see it too. So, alright, well if the neighbors are starting to dig themselves out, I feel a little lazy for not doing the same thing. So I think I'm going to sign off here and start dealing with the snow. So, that's it for now, folks. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully I won't have to do this much more often because I'm getting kind of sick of it. Perhaps you are too. Alright, talk to y'all later.